Okay, conspiracy time. And I know I literally just made a post making fun of people that believe in a bunch of conspiracies. It was yesterday, so I'm a hypocrite. Sue me. But this whole Titan sub thing, kind of weird, right? Uh, Now the U.S. Navy's come out and revealed that they picked up an explosion at exactly the same time as the Titan lost both comms and tracking. So they knew it blew up. Um, and speaking of which, the tracking system, it runs on its own battery power. It's completely independent from the electrical power of the rest of the submarine. So the odds that both the comms and the tracking would lose power at exactly the same time are infinitesimally small unless the entire craft was compromised, an implosion, right? So they knew. Everybody in the industry that knows anything about how these systems work would have known. Everybody that was on the ship would have known. Now, instead of coming forth and saying this, they allowed the media to go on a nearly week long spectacle speculating that these five people could still be alive. And their excuse for doing so is that they wanted to protect the families. They didn't want to take away their hope that their family members could still be alive. Now, how is that supposed to be less traumatic for these families as opposed to just coming out and saying, "We're so sorry, your family members have been in an accident, they didn't make it"? They thought it would be less traumatic for these families to lead them on for 5 days and allow their family members' entire lives to be dragged through the media uh, for a spectacle. I don't know. That seems weird to me. And how many times have you heard about a doctor or a surgeon telling a family member, "Listen, your loved one isn't going to make it. There's a 0.001% chance that they could pull through, but a miracle aside, they're not going to make it." That happens all the time. So why would this situation be any different? Why would they need to manufacture hope for these people when they knew for a fact that there was no hope to be had? I'm not saying it's part of some grand conspiracy where they were running cover for some other news story that was never able to gain traction because of this. Maybe that is the case, maybe not. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying, it's kind of weird, right? Right?